Bora lá. Hoje vamos encontrar a mulher do lago, finalmente. A mulher de branco. Dá pra ajustar a câmera aqui com esse jogo. Muito claro, muito escuro. Onde é que nós estamos aqui? Tem que ir lá no barquinho, né? Agora já tem tudo. Ou tem que revelar a foto ainda? Será que salvou? Não, já tem tudo. Pois é. Quem matou a Marta no fim das contas? Será que foi a mãe dela? Tá bem estranha essa história. Essa mãe dela é muito sinistra. Pá, peguei o caminho errado aqui. Acho que o guri aqui, ele tava tendo caso com as duas. Ele fingia que não sabia qual das gêmeas que era e ficava se aproveitando. Aquele ordinário. Daí a mulher de branco veio e não sabia quem buscar. Falta dizer assim, faltou alguma coisa pra pegar o barquinho ainda. Não, acho que agora dá, né? Agora dá. Pilotar o barquinho. Agora veio um curso de como ligar o barquinho, botar combustível. E onde é que fica essa ilha? É aquela coisinha ali? Dá pra ir nadando.
This little boat is Nanny's husband's pride and joy. He used to take me fishing in it many years ago. I don't understand why Mother never wanted me and Martha to use it.
Travou aqui? Fiquei lá atrás. Vamos estacionar o barquinho. É. Pronto.
This is the tree the lover was hung from, according to the legend. I'm going to make it. It will all change eventually. But luck will not be my ally and everything will be very difficult.
Tá, o que é pra fazer aqui? Vamos ver. Vou sentar na beira da água ali. Beiradinha. Que esse é o roll de filme?
A roll of film. It's the one that I was taking out of the camera just before I discovered Martha's body.
Ah, deve ter mais fotos, hein?
Shots from before that moment. With a bit of luck, one of the shots has captured the moment of Martha's murder. I will then finally have an answer. Was it really Mummy? I will develop it as soon as I can, but now it's time to speak with the White Lady. I will wear her lover's cross to draw her to me. A lock of my hair to enter into her world. I will use the tarot cards to communicate with her. The first 10 will be used like I did with Nanny. Once 2 cards have been chosen, it should begin.
Quantas tem que botar? Todas?
You camouflage yourself in the woods to approach me. You blend in with the water to make yourself known. You wish to communicate with me through the energy of symbols. You use my pain to summon me. You are very bold.
Natasha quer deixar a mulher brava.
You call upon me for knowledge that I do not possess. For answers I do not have. I am only a vessel, like water, like air, a vessel to move and breathe.
It worked. Now I need to choose 2 cards. Here we go.
O diabo? A lua.
Part of our soul embraces the people we love. It is then torn away from us when these people disappear. The wound is deep and it cannot heal. Faith vacillates. Death causes fear. But the church is a safe place. It is home and mother to its children. Faith is the light. Do not lose it. Finding it again is almost impossible. I lost it in sorrow, and without time, I am lost in the dark. You do not have control of yourself. There is a dark figure inside you. The wounds are feeding it. It will do things you do not like. It will use your desires, your guilt, the darkest parts of your conscience. I can sense that you want to know who did it, but I do not have the answer. You must find it yourself. Do not ever try to enter through the front door if you wish to reach the heart. Your twin sister might have the answer you are looking for. Even after death, we leave traces of ourselves, don't we? Everything is indefinite if you look at the essence of things. You will no longer be able to tell light from darkness. In sorrow, the difference is so subtle. You are alone, and you will remain alone. Memories are abandoning you. They are your only true companions. Now they take the place of your happy childhood. And they may return to keep you company. The daughter, the house, the mother. The daughter comes from the mother's house, then makes herself a home and becomes a mother. This cycle is broken. To undo the knot, find the sun. He is the original sin reflected on you. The one who gave you the light wishes to take it back. She wants control. Bit by bit, she is crumbling your life. You have to stop her.
Eu não tenho... Ah, nem prestei atenção no que ela disse. Eita! Ah, cuidado com a mãe? Cuidado com a parte escura dela? Eu não tenho comidas esquisitas aqui pra comer. Cara, troço agoniante, não dá pra... Não dá pra subir? Uma boneca? Uma boneca? Não, é um corpo, tô doido.
Speaking with the White Lady confused me even more. But at least now I have this key.
É do quarto dela, né? A chave da babá. Ou é do... Ah, vamos ver. Se é do armarinho ali da... Ah, não, deve ser do coisa da Marta, né? Vamos ver. Da caixinha da Marta.
July 16th. Dear sister, I entrust my secrets to this letter. If you are reading it, things have gone as I thought they might, and I'm no longer there with you. First of all, I am not deaf, and I never was.
Safada.
Mother scared me when we were little, so I decided not to speak or listen anymore. It worked. In fact, Mother began to love me. They also found a scientific explanation for my deafness. Neurological damage caused by excessive pressure exerted by the twin during pregnancy progressively led to hearing loss. And like that, my decision was also transformed into a fault of yours. So I must put it right. Do I have any other secrets? Unfortunately, yes, but a letter is too cold for such matters. Now that you know that I can speak, please go to the dark room. I have a hidden recording. Listen to it and you will hear my voice. Farewell, Martha. Why all this madness, Martha? What else have you been hiding from me? You deprived me of your voice for more than 15 years. I can't wait to hear it now.
Que doideira.
There is nothing here.
Hi, Julia. I know that this will seem absurd, but this is me and this is my voice. We're equals in this sense, too. Well, it's obvious, really. I've basically always spoken, and you were my voice. I'm going to meet my fate, so I don't want there to be any more secrets between us. I have to tell you that I'm pregnant, Julia. I'm pregnant with Lapo's baby.
Eu falei.
We had sex, and I never had the courage to tell you. I was so afraid of hurting you. I'm so ashamed. And now, how can I ever bring this child into the world? The baby's starting to show. Could you tell? That's why I'm no longer getting undressed in front of you. But for how much longer can I hide it? Yesterday, you asked me to go to the lake together early in the morning. You, the sleepyhead, early. I asked you to switch beds with me, like we used to when we were little girls. I got up at dawn and didn't wake you. I put on one of your dresses. I wrote a card to Mother telling her that it was you who was pregnant, not me, and to come and see the lake. I left it on the desk in her room.
O que fazer? Ah, tá refazendo espaço, tá. Tá refazendo espaço da irmã.
Then I felt the need to talk to you, and I remembered the recorder in the dark room. I will go to the lake alone and act as you. I will tell her everything you never had the courage to tell her. I will be your voice. I know how much she's made you suffer over the years. Unlike you, I remember all of the harm she has done to you, and it is my fault. Take my place, sister. You will live a better life, and I will be able to rest in peace, knowing that I at least tried to put right what I have done wrong. I will go now. My last memory will be the image of you sleeping peacefully.
Será que não foi a própria Julia que gravou isso? Se elas têm a voz igual.
Hi, Julia. I was upset, unbelievably upset. July 16th, that cursed day. Martha didn't wake me up.
Ah, você estava na cama trocada.
There was a dress missing from my wardrobe. Martha wasn't there, and we were supposed to go to the lake together. She even made her bed, which was unusual. I thought Mother woke up early, despite her medication, and asked her to do something.
Horário.
It was late. Martha hadn't woken me up as we had agreed, and I always overslept. I simply decided to go out and take the photographs by myself without Martha. It was a foggy morning, but it was no longer dawn. It was a sign of something terrible. My mother had killed her beloved Martha with her own hands. I had then taken her place, usurping the throne of her affection. She would have never forgiven me. I had real reason to be afraid. I searched for one of Daddy's pistols to defend myself. What a stupid little girl I was. In spite of everything, that roll of film still needed developing, even if it didn't prove she was guilty. I also wanted to search for proof of Martha's pregnancy.
Vamos ver o diário aqui. 6 dias depois da morte da Marta.
Lapper was dead. They shot me in the back when I discovered his body. I thought I had hit rock bottom. These are soulless, empty days. After so many awful events, I finally managed to meet the White Lady. Or so I believe. The line between reality and dreams is becoming less and less clear to me. I thought a lot about her words, but they didn't shed any light on my assumptions. They kept ringing in my mind. Maybe I will understand when the time comes. Now I know for certain that it was Mummy who killed Martha, when she thought that she was me. Only a week ago, all of this would have seemed impossible. I just need to find the proof, so she can pay for what she has done.
Faced the troops of the 8th Army. Units of an Indian division crossed the River Pesa on a vast front. And
400 ISO film. It comes into its own shooting clouds and indoors.
The New Zealand units have reinforced their positions that run from San Michel to La Romola. Near La Romola, a Michelangelesque villa of the E family, where General K was staying, was bombed by the artillery. Luckily, the general and his family were not in the house at the time of the attack. And once again, La Romola has been the site of graphic barbarity. A farm was stormed and animals were stolen and killed. Nobody has claimed responsibility for yet another act of senseless vandalism. But at the scene, an anti-German propaganda flyer was found. This is the civilization that our comrades are proposing.
Another telegram of condolence. Isn't it a bit late?
Só ler o jornal primeiro aqui.
The New Zealanders conquer Tavernelli in the eastern sector of the battlefront. The troops of the 2nd New Zealand Division, British 8th Corps, conquer Tavernelli. The 6th South African Armoured Division advances on the heights near Greve, conquering the peaks of the Dimini and Fili Mountains. The 4th Division reaches San Giovanni.
Ah, eu ia salvar o jogo aqui, fazer um save. Fazer um save aleatório aqui. O último sonho. Vamos ver o telegrama. Aqui.
Dear Mrs. Irene K., following your call, we have received a telegram from Dr. D. Your request has been accepted.
E vou internar
As
ela,
soon as the
coitado.
police station issues authorization, we will send for the girl. While we wait, to avoid the girl taking any extreme actions, as per the fears you have expressed, we ask that you trust in the advice of her treating physician. I thank you for your generous and charitable donation to our institution. Director S., Volterra Psychiatric Hospital, telephone 0782. Now that she has discovered everything, she wants to lock me up in an asylum. Or maybe even worse. She wants to kill me and have everyone believe it was suicide. She is preparing all the finer details.
Onde é que tem telefone? Tem aqui. Tá. Ah, não. Tô viajando. Vamos ligar para o hospício. Zero sete 0782.
Volterra Psychiatric Hospital. How may I help you?
Hello, we recently requested the admission of Julia Kay to the hospital. I just wanted to know whether it would be possible to cancel the request.
I'm sorry, but the request was issued by the municipality where you reside, madam. Any revocation of the request should be passed by them. Only they can decide whether to approve of the cancellation or not. Have you already received the telegram confirming that we have taken charge of the request?
Yes, I just received the telegram.
Okay, so the admission will continue at this time. You can get back in touch with our institution later for more information. Please bear in mind that everything will depend on the designated doctor's assessment. Please come here in person around 1 month after the admission. Thank you.
Miss.
Goodbye, madam.
Vou ligar para os outros números aqui. Polícia 6978.
Cabanero headquarters for the officers of San Casciano. How can I help?
Hi, I was hoping to hear whether there has been any development on the investigation into the murder of Julia Kay.
Wait a moment, please. Who's calling?
I am Irene Kay, Julia Kay's mother.
Mrs. Kay, forgive me. I didn't recognise your voice. Unfortunately, I don't have any real news. We are following up on some suspects. We assume with the boy who was killed in the woods outside your house. They seem to be planning something else. But your husband is probably the best person to ask about that.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye, madam.
6938. Padre.
Yes, hello. This is Dr. Julia.
Father, you must bring justice for Lapo. You know it wasn't really him who killed Martha.
I know that it wasn't Lapo, and your father already knows this. Believe me. But I can't do anything. These are dark times, my dear girl. Come to see me soon, and we will talk about it.
Meia 593.
La Romola, doctor's surgery. How may I help?
Oh, hello, it's RNAK.
Please wait a moment. Doctor, it's that strange girl.
Filha da puta.
Renee's daughter.
Hi, Julia.
Yes, it's me, Doctor. It's Julia. Excuse me for...
Don't worry, Julia. You needn't be ashamed. How are you? Any chest pain?
I'm not well, Doctor, but not because of my chest.
You are going through a hard time, Julia, but please don't worry. Someone will come by to help you soon.
Thank you, Doctor. I hope to see you soon.
Armarim? Que armarim? 6987.
Hello, Maria speaking. How may I help?
Hello, Maria. It's Anna L., a close friend of RNAK.
Oh, yes. Elena spoke about you. How can I help?
Irene is making a dress for me, so I wanted to know whether she bought that beautiful and vibrant red and black fabric. I assume so.
I am sorry, madam, but I cannot give you that kind of information. Elena is a loyal customer, you see.
I understand perfectly, Maria. I'm only asking as I wanted to order a few meters of it for myself, without Irene feeling that she needs to sacrifice hers for me.
I'm sorry, Miss Anna, but unfortunately, we do not have any more of that fabric. We got more on order for Elena. I'm sorry.
6938. Vou ligar pro padre de novo. Vamos ver.
Not now.
Tá, vamos lá revelar o filme aí.
Go to the dark room now. Not when she's around. I must stay as far away from her as possible. I could go to the cemetery instead to find out whether Martha really was pregnant or not.
No cemitério? Ah, tá. Onde que é o cemitério mesmo? Ah, tá. Não é esse cemitério aqui, não.
A roll of film. It's the one that I was taking out of the camera just before I discovered Martha's body.
Onde é
It
que tem
should
outro
contain
cemitério?
shots from before that moment.
Eu vou lá no laguinho de novo, porque o coisa... Deve ser com o barquinho que acessa o arsenal de armas ali. Ah, vou passar na frente. Deve ter alguma entrada por baixo, né? Será que o barquinho voltou pra lá? Não ficou pela ilha lá? Tá ali, tá ali. Ah, aqui,
This old culvert used to be covered in bushes. Someone must have worked in it recently. Tunnel? Here? Wasn't there when I was younger, I'm sure of it. There's been a whole world underneath us this whole time.
será que isso aqui leva pra... Onde será que eu tô? Leva pra outros lugares, eu também, além do depósito de armas. Olha isso.
When was this place built? I didn't know it even existed.
Que é isso aqui? Cápsula do Tigusto? Acho que não.
This place gives me the creeps.
Bando de nazista safado. Tem um gatinho, né?
Finally an exit. Looks like I'm back in the woods near the house. I need to find something to confirm that this is in the area. In the message they mentioned using a flag. I need to find something to confirm that this is in the area. In the message they mentioned using a flag. I need to find something to confirm that this is in the area. In the message they mentioned using a flag. This must be a dormitory, but no one is here. Who knows why? Dear Brunhilde, the heat here is killing me. We have been trapped inside the tunnel. It seems that Command are preparing for something big, but they are not telling us what. The other day we went out on patrol and accidentally shot a young girl. I will carry the weight of this guilt for the rest of my life. I love you always. The hope of seeing you again is what keeps me going. T. The soldier who shot me, he thinks I'm dead. I don't feel any resentment. We are all hurting so much.
Vou pegar essas armas aí.
I will hang this on top of the pole next to my house. That will confirm these tunnels are in the area. My mission will then be complete.
Finalmente. O que é isso? Ah, visual pra câmera. Tá, aqui foi, né? Eu acho que não tem mais um. Ah, acabar com essa missão logo. Além desse cemitério aqui, tinha mais algum? Porque eu não sei se tinha algum cemitério lá pro início da propriedade. Não sei se tem lá pra baixo. Por aqui, não sei o que é isso aqui. Qual passo que é? Esse aqui? Acho que é esse. Tá.
I have done everything they asked of me.
Mandar
That's the
telegrama
end of
agora.
it. I hope I made the right choice.
Mandar telegrama? Não, acho que não. Tá escrito. Vá ao cemitério. Onde é que tem cemitério aqui? Vamos ver. Aqui é uma capelinha, né? Não sei se... Não deve ser aqui, né? É um capela, não é uma cripta, né? É. Opa, deu uma empinada ali. A Julia é vida louca. Pro lado aqui tem uma coisa. Pra cá.
Martha is in the family crypt. That place is scary.
Ah, é lá.
I don't remember, but Nanny told me we used to go there when we were kids to see who was brave enough to go down the stairs. No one would ever go further than the first 2 steps. Now Martha's down there, alone, in the dark. She must be frightened.
Não, aqui mesmo.
The crypt is here.
Que é isso aqui? Um alicate?
Not now. Let's hope the caretaker isn't around. That man gives me the creeps. This door is locked, but I must get in. Maybe I can find something around here to break the lock.
Pô, tava na mão aquela hora, né? Onde que eu vim? Daqui, né?
These are perfect for breaking the lock. I should hurry before the caretaker comes back.
Seu cortador de fio da ortopedia. Tu tá meio enferrujado. Será que ela tá arrombando a cripta certa?
Enough. I can't go on like this any longer. I can't go on pretending nothing happened. My family was slaughtered by these dirty Nazis. My daughter wasn't even buried, and I had to bury that half-blood instead. An Italian family that got cozy with the dirty Germans. Bastards, that's what they are. What am I supposed to do with my life now? I want to end it, but not without taking a few Germans down with me. You won't see me anymore, but you will hear about me. Long live the resistance. Viva Italia.
Quem que era esse? Alberto?
Everyone takes a side. I find myself siding with my family, but I'm not sure whether it is right. Instructions for the automatic telephone machine. For example, if you wish to call the number 0573, pick up the telephone from the hook and bring the receiver to your ear. You will hear a continuous tone. Firstly, place your index finger in the hole displaying the number 0. Turn the disc clockwise until it stops. Let the disc return freely to its resting position. Repeat the same steps for the numbers 573.
Nossa, eu tive um telefone desse. Tô velho mesmo. Não tem... Ah, o coisinha aqui. Eu tô viajando. Não. Cadê? O isqueirozinho. Não dá pra usar? O que eu vim pegar aqui? Ah, a chave. Onde é que é a cripta? Ah, tá, logo vi, tá. Não podia ser a cripta, tá certo. A cripta é uma dessas aqui.
I can see why we were scared as children. It's a rather gloomy place.
É sinistro. Cara, virou um troço nazista o negócio.
May God forgive me for what I'm about to do. I also pray that you, Martha, will forgive me.
Agora que eu vou mandar pro hospício mesmo, coitado. Meu Deus! Faz isso não! Afastar agora. Meu Deus! Que sinistrinho!
It was true. Martha was pregnant. Pregnant with a deformed fetus with 2 heads. Twins again. They always said that it ran in the family. I was all the more shocked. I was doing things that I had never done before. I do not know what force was moving me. I became unstoppable. I decided to photograph the horror as evidence to show my mother and to everyone. Who knows why?
A mãe não vai nem ligar. Acho que é o foco. Tem que tirar a câmera pro lado de novo. Aqui. A minha câmera. É o foco.
Enough now. I will torture you no longer. I will come back to fix you, and I will stay and take care of you. We will spend so much time together.
Vamos tapar o caixão pelo menos? Pô, não dá pra tapar o caixão? Cadê a tampa? Pensa que souberam que ela profanou o corpo da irmã?
Doctor, I must thank you for your help. I wouldn't know what to do without you. Even our own dear Don Attilio seems to not understand the situation.
Irene, please. Consider the idea of leaving Italy as your husband suggested. It would be better for everyone, especially for the girl.
I fear that nothing will make her better. Her father doesn't want to accept it. I believe that hope is long gone.
I agree, but in Germany there are better treatments in specialized clinics. The asylum is a temporary solution, just to ensure that she doesn't do anything foolish. But it's a nightmarish place. You know that all too well. You cannot possibly want this for your daughter.
Of course I don't. But what can I do?
Yeah.
She's a danger to herself, to us, to everyone. One of Eric's guns has also disappeared. She must have taken it. Who else could it have been? I am so scared, Doctor. I cannot wait any longer. Also, you know what they think of Italians in Germany, don't you?
But you would be with Eric, an esteemed general. Everyone will respect you.
That cursed girl. Where could she be? Let's hope she doesn't play any more foolish stunts. I'll wait for her here, in the cellar. Sooner or later, she'll go to the dark room. That's for sure.
I would gladly stay and keep an eye on her. But I must rush to town to organize the last few things for her hospitalization.
Thank you, Doctor. Don't worry. We'll see you later.
She's sleeping. I must take advantage of this. I will make her talk. She will reveal the truth out of fear. She thinks I can be silenced by calling me crazy. But unbeknownst to her, I will record everything. Everyone will know what you have done to your own daughter. I would make too much noise and wake her up.
O que é pra fazer? Pra acordar ela? Acho que sim. O que chama essa velha dos infernos? É uma boa ideia.
Now I will wake her up and she will confess. You can bet on it.
What are you doing, my daughter? Why do you want to ruin your life?
I'm sorry. It wasn't me who just shot Mummy.
That should have been.
It wasn't me. Dear God, what have I done? She forced me. She killed Martha. But who in the world will believe me now?
Vou
They
revelar
will
as
take me
fotos.
to the mental asylum.
Agora ela vai
Those
revelar
rolls
a
of film
foto.
are my only hope.
Vai revelar as fotos, vai ver que era tudo ilusão na cabeça dela. Quem sabe? Um plot twist. Que
So
chave é essa?
that's who had the keys to my childhood bedroom. I could have guessed. My God, sooner or later more bombs will land here. Then everything will come to an end.
Ah, no
At least
quarto.
now I finally have the keys to my old room. But why was it locked in the first place?
Ah, não, é aqui, né?
Finally, I can enter my room. The puppet theatre. I loved it when I was a child. It's like being a child all over again. I used to play with the puppets by reenacting what was happening in my life. To clear my mind. I want to do it again. At the beginning of any puppet act, there was always the legend of the White Lady. Otherwise, the
Pode
scenes
ser.
I was reenacting were worthless.
Pode ser. Vamos ver a historinha que ela vai
According
contar.
to an ancient legend, the lakes of the area are haunted by the spirit of a young woman who was killed by the man she loved. A lover's nightly tryst by the lake. So much hope and desire, but death, not love, was awaiting her.
Ah, what a beautiful moon tonight. My love is not here yet. I'll wait. You're here at last. What's going on? Why are you acting weird?
I know you kissed another.
I would never do that. I love you.
I love you too much. The thought of you with another drives me insane. That's why you have to die.
Eita. Teatrinho mais infantil, mas... Historinha de criança. Essa guria é meio perturbadinha mesmo.
What did I do to you?
É meio pancadinha.
In despair, the man confessed he had killed her out of jealousy.
Padre, vamos ver. Que é isso? Executar.
They searched everywhere, but the girl's body was never found. Since then, her spirit, known as the White Lady, takes the life of a young woman whenever events take her back to that sad day.
Aqui. Ué?
Help! Help me!
Now I can begin. First of all, let's clarify what happened the night before the cursed 16th of July. Do you want to come with me to the lake tomorrow?
I want to take some photos.
Ah, era mudinha. Como é que ela tá conversando? Sabia falar por sinais?
Let's go at dawn. Mummy sleeps
Tá falando em
heavily
libras?
anyway. You know she's been taking that medicine.
Morrendo. Não quis te pedir pra me buscar. Tudo fechado as lojas.
Wake me up. Did you see Lapo yesterday?
Ela vai dizer que não viu nem ouviu nada.
I saw him leave the barn. Weren't you there?
Estavam fornicando. Não.
Sure, great idea. Yes, it happened like this. Then in the morning, Martha went to the lake pretending to be me to show her pregnancy. She knew Mother was going to follow her down. Now I can only guess what happened when they met at the lake. Hello, Mummy.
Take off your clothes. I want to see your shame.
A barriguinha.
So you are pregnant. Your sister was right.
What do you want from me?
How dare you talk to me like that?
Ah, não, bom, pelo menos eu me diverti. Ah, vamos falar.
Well, at least I had fun.
Agora matar ela.
I'll punish you for this, whore. Try. I dare you.
Dung! 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 Dung!
This might be exactly what happened.
Não deve ter sido assim, não.
What do you want from me?
Take off your clothes. I want to see your shame.
No way!
Ah, tava com roupa quando morreu, né?
I'll take that dress off for you, stupid girl.
Shh! I'm going to kill you!
You're insane!
Matar, velho.
It didn't happen this way. Martha is dead, Mother isn't.
Tá, vamos fazer direitinho.
Hello, Mummy.
Hi, Julia.
A mãe não ia dar oi pra ela assim.
What do you want from me?
Take off your clothes. I want to see your shame. you are pregnant. Your sister was right. Get out of the water. You won't do anything. I will do what I want.
Agora faz mais sentido, o vestido dela tava fora.
You're shameless.
Não, ela não atacou. As duas morreram? Não, não.
No, it didn't happen
Ah,
that
meu
way.
Deus.
Mother didn't die.
Eu fiz a cena certa aquela hora. Fui brincar agora. Tá, como é que eu fiz aquela hora? Oi, mamãe.
Hello, Mummy.
Tira essa roupa, sua
Take off your clothes. I want to
desavergonhada.
see your shame.
Sim, mamãe.
So you are pregnant. Your sister was right.
What do you want from me?
How dare you talk to me like that?
Well, at least I had fun.
I'll punish you for this, whore.
Try. I dare you.
Dum. 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 Dum.
Foi mais ou menos assim. Mas a guria tava na água, a mãe tava sem vestido também.
This might be exactly what happened. I will never know exactly what happened, but I think I have an idea. And after everything, I shot my mother. No, I didn't shoot. What actually happened? It is all in my mind, but I can remember. I know I can.
Guarda a arma.
A little arm. A small leg. And another little arm. Another small leg.
Outra perninha. Cabeça.
Oh look, only the head is left.
Ela deixou a cabeça da mãe, será ali? Enterrar, velho. Atire o cadáver. Ih, ficou a cabeça de fora. Juntar a cabeça.
I was under the bridge,
Eita!
but it was just a game.
Meu Deus!
This, however, is not a game. I was just playing. It's just a bad joke. Under the bridge, the church, town, speak. The
Vai com
white
essa
lady.
cabeça, meu Deus. Vê que eu vai com essa cabeça. Socorro! Andar de bicicleta com a cabeça na mão? Não. Não tava brincando não. Meu Deus. Tá, joga essa cabeça aí dentro. Tá, vamos tapar agora. Então, vamos tapar aqui. Cobrir de terra. Enterrar, quer dizer.
The power is back. Now I can develop the role and hopefully have my questions answered.
Aqui. Tá, peraí, não tem como ver aquele filme que a gente tinha? Pode ser. É bem possível. Ah, aqui ó, a foto da Marta e da... É bem possível. A babá, a nene do hospício. Se ela não ia pro hospício agora, depois de arrancar a cabeça da mãe, ela vai.
Oh dear God, so it's true. I killed my sister.
Ela
I
matou
did
a irmã.
everything to hide the truth. Then I killed my mother to rid myself of the guilt. But she was nasty and everything was her fault. God, what does that make me? I don't deserve to live a second longer. Maybe I will see her again and I can try and ask for her forgiveness. But if there is nothing after death, At least I will be free from this suffering. I know it's not right, but I can't do this anymore. I fired instinctively at that soldier, hitting him right in the head, but it was not a good idea. He obviously didn't come alone. When the others came in, I closed my eyes. I heard a lot of commotion and then felt a sharp pain in the stomach. They were kicking me while another tried in vain to convince himself that the soldier on the ground was still alive. They hit me in the ribs, the back, and the stomach. I couldn't breathe, and at the same time I felt the need to vomit. They were ordered to put me on a seat. They bound me up so tightly that I couldn't feel my hands or feet. On the seat next to me was my father. He was breathing, but he appeared to be unconscious. The guy in charge started asking me questions. He kept hitting me in the face and head with some kind of short cane. It was so violent I thought my skull would crack open. All I could taste in my mouth was blood and broken teeth. I ran my tongue across my teeth, thinking to myself that I'd never be able to smile again. A frivolous thought, perhaps, but a painful one nonetheless. Part of my top lip was cut open and was hanging down. I foolishly tried to put it back in place using my tongue and lower lip. I threw up. They forced me to confess that my father had been carrying out all kinds of activity within the German army. Of course, I didn't know anything about it, so I tried to explain. But those punches... I would have done whatever it took to stop them. Whatever it took. Just after I told them what they wanted to hear, the general said, "All it took were 2 slaps and you sold out your father, you German whore." Then he ordered my father to be executed. It took less than a moment. He didn't even move. He pointed to one of the soldiers and then he pointed to me. My time had come. They all left except for the soldier who had the unpleasant task of finishing me off. I wanted to die, but not like that. Terror engulfed me. I could almost hear the sound of my body evacuating. I had the gun pointed to my forehead. I couldn't look at his face. I stank. I felt indecent. Then he moved the gun on purpose and shot without hitting me. He had taken pity on me. It must have been my fate not to die. He quickly cut the ropes and pushed me to the ground, saying out loud, "It's done. The German whore has been dealt with." I was left motionless on the ground. He left, and I fainted again. When I came around, I did not know what to do. I was completely empty and felt pain everywhere. Everyone was dead. I was now alone in the world. I felt a desire to hear their voices one last time on Daddy's recorder in the dark room. Provided the soldiers hadn't destroyed it, that is.
Onde é que é o gravador? Aqui. Vamos pegar a bolsa. Ali.
Now I will wake her up and she will confess. You can
make you feel better, but you did not speak again for days. What is happening to you?
You should tell me what's going on. I'm not going to that loony bin.
I would never have wanted this, but I'm afraid you will harm yourself further. You were really hurting yourself in front of the piano that night. What else could we do?
You killed my sister and now you're afraid because I found out. So you're making up stories, aren't you? But I'm not falling for it this time.
What are you saying? Your sister? Please, no. I was not well. I didn't know what I was saying. So many years have passed. You were little then.
Anos.
I thought everyone had forgotten that nonsense.
Shut up. Don't speak. Don't say anything else.
What are you doing, my daughter? Why do you want to ruin your life?
I'm sorry. It wasn't me who just shot Mummy. It wasn't me.
I didn't know who I was anymore. Everything had fallen apart. I was afraid of myself. My God, it was terrible. I had always been convinced that I was too good for myself, but then I had become my own enemy. I was the danger. What should I have done? I thought about the puppet theatre in my old room. There I could find something in myself, perhaps. So I rushed to go play with it again.
Deixa eu ver se eu consigo revelar aquelas últimas fotos. Tá, vou revelar essa aqui de uma vez.
I will return to you, Martha. Together we will sort out everything. Just you and I.
Até quem é que tá naquele caixão? Nem existe, não tem ninguém naquele caixão. Tá, tem que ir no teatrinho de marionetes. Ver se tem mais alguma foto. Fotos aí. Então vamos embora. Ligar pro padre. Meia 938.
Maybe later.
Depois quando? Tá, vamos voltar, vamos ver o teatrinho, agora vai contar a historinha de novo.
Mummy nearly died giving birth to me. This is what remains in my memory of my mother's, nanny's, and father's stories. I remember little to nothing of my childhood at home. I have to try though. Maybe the important events I should know are right there. are you, madam? I feel a sharp pain.
Que se ela morreu no parto?
Do you need
A irmã.
anything? I can feel it. The time has come.
Deu,
Everything is
pode parir agora. Quase isso.
Something is wrong. It help. Irene is not well.
How are you, honey?
I'm getting weaker and weaker. Doctor, hurry! Irena is sick! Don't worry, Irene. The pain you feel is natural. Push, Irene, push!
The baby is born.
I feel sick. I feel myself wasting away.
It's going to be okay.
Poor Mummy. She has suffered so much. I have hurt her so much, ever since I was born.
Afaga o cachorro ali, afoga o seu cachorro. Que susto.
Mummy, I'm hungry.
No, it's not mealtime, you little nuisance.
Mummy, I'm thirsty.
You just had a drink, whiner.
Mummy, I'm sleepy.
You can't sleep now.
Mummy, I have to pee.
Passa nas calças. Não.
That's enough! Go to your room! Get out of my sight! I can stand you no longer! How dare you! I will make you pay for that! Sorry, it was an accident, Mummy. Please don't hit me! Sorry, it was an accident, Mummy. Please don't hit me!
Dum! Dum!
This is just a game. Is it only a game? I believe the White Lady said that my lost memories would return in the place of my happy childhood. This is the only place I have ever been truly happy. Are these my memories, then? Is this actually my life?
Are you stupid, Martha? Why are you talking like this, Julia? Martha spilled water on my head. Stop complaining or you will get punished. Martha, don't you want to play with your sister? Julia, play with your sister. What's up? Did Julia make you cry? I have not done anything. Now I will make you cry.
Já vai bater na guria, coitada, de novo.
You rude girl. Stop making up these stories. Yes, I like that game. My darling, Mummy loves you so much. I love you, Mummy. Now Now go play with your sister. Now go play with your sister.
Can we play patty cake?
What are you doing? Are you crazy?
It's all Martha's fault.
I don't believe you. I saw that. You think you're so smart.
That's not true. You didn't see me, liar, liar.
Liar? To whom? Now let's see what happens to you.
Vai pegar vários, né?
Come with me now.
Sorry, Mummy. I'm so sorry.
Come with me. I will put you in your place, girl.
Sorry, Mummy. I won't do it anymore. I promise.
Too late. These false tears won't help you. Stay still.
Help!
Now I'll make you want to bark.
Leave my dog alone!
There's no point screaming, stupid girl.
No, Mummy, please! You're insane!
Sure. Now I'll show you how insane I am.
Help, Daddy, help!
Screaming won't work. Your father is not here like usual.
Meu Deus, cadê o cachorro pra Júlia?
Eat it.
Tô bem confuso sobre essa história agora.
Eat.
I won't eat him!
I said eat.
Eu acho que sim. A gente que vai ficar doido não vai entender nada.
I was beginning to remember, but I was so scared to remember too much, especially all at once. I didn't have time to guess exactly what happened. It was making me too upset. Pulling out those memories was like trying to pull out a tooth on your own. Almost impossible, and far too painful. The White Lady told me that the church is a safe place and home to its children. Don Attilio, my priest. I have to talk to him. I have to call him on the telephone.
Agora sim, ligar pro padre. Perguntar tudo pro padre agora, o que é verdade, o que não é. Meia 938. Só os loucos sabem, já diria o Charlie Brown. Já diria o Chorão. Não tá com a tua camiseta do Charlie Brown aí hoje? Só os loucos sabem.
Father, help me. They're all dead. Daddy, Mummy, everyone.
Julia, come to me immediately. Don't stay alone. It's dangerous. Come to town. You can stay here with me and we can talk about everything. Okay?
Okay, Father, but first I want to play with my puppets for a while.
É bem esquisito de faz.
Come to church right away.
E qual é o objetivo agora? Ir lá no teatrinho de novo? Vamos lá, teatrinho. Lembrar de mais umas paradas sinistras aqui, não dá. É um limão siciliano da Sicília. É. Literalmente. Já tem uma lanterninha? A bike.
Thanks to the heroic assistance of Martha Kay, daughter of General Eric Kay, a mission devised by the partisans to steal weapons from the German army has been put to a stop. The same animals were involved in the killing of the General's other daughter, Julia Kay. And in an attempt to murder young Martha herself, the vile traitors were executed on the spot. Justice has been served for Italy, for Duce II.
Those boys, they had all been killed and it was my fault. They were my age, and a few of them were our friends. I didn't think it would go like that, but wasn't it obvious, really? What was I actually expecting? I felt like a coward. But what could I have done? Should I have betrayed my father? I loved my father, but I also loved my friend Lapo. Which side was I on? I just listened to my heart. I thought it was the right thing to do. But instead, it was the worst thing I could have done. I didn't go anywhere near the soldiers, Germans or allies. They had all caused me harm. I didn't want to approach anyone, for any reason.
Onde é que é a
I
igreja?
didn't go anywhere near the soldiers, Germans or allies. They had all caused me harm. I didn't want to approach anyone, for any reason. Once I crossed that threshold, I completely lost touch with reality. Everyone around me had died while I survived everything. I don't remember how things went. I just remember a big light and then photographs were being taken of me. There was a man dressed in white, a doctor, I presume. He was asking me questions, but I didn't understand what he was actually asking me. He wrote something on a piece of paper and then 2 nurses led me away. I was in the mental asylum. Some women were talking to themselves, others cried. Some were even covered in their own filth. Others were violent and tried to hurt themselves any way possible. They started to give me injections. What they gave me made my whole body shake. I broke my vertebrae and an ankle. I think it was called cardiazol or something like that. My body was like a fire that didn't want to be put out. When it appeared to be quenched, it would come back, even stronger than before. In the end, though, they won. There was no longer any need for therapy. Something inside of me had died. But nevertheless, I insisted on carrying along this painful journey. I was stronger than I could ever have imagined.
São ruins.
Who are you? Wait, wait. I want answers. Don't go away. Talk to me about Martha, please. Martha does not exist. She never existed. She's just a figment of my imagination. Impossible. I remember her. I loved her. In some respect, Martha does exist. She is within me. Part of me is Martha, and another part is Julia. It's extremely painful. And Mother? Is she alive? Mummy is dead. Nobody knows that better than I do, unfortunately. It's useless to try and deceive ourselves. Did I do what I think I've done? Yes, damn it. It really happened. I cut her into pieces and buried her under the bridge. God, all that blood. My God, I knew it. What about Daddy? The soldiers? Did that really happen? If I think back to that moment, everything is muddled. I do not know how to answer. No answer is perhaps the most painful answer. What about Nanny? I haven't seen Nanny in so long.
Vai responder tudo não sei.
To her. Who knows where she is, the poor thing. I'm afraid to ask about Lapo.
O Lapo não existe, ele
Lapo
morreu.
is dead. He was blown up by a landmine.
Foi uma
He got
mina.
into trouble and paid with his life. My dear friend. Poor boy.
Just as I remembered, unfortunately. One last question. The pregnancy?
I was pregnant, but then I had a miscarriage. So much blood that morning. And my mind decided that things had gone differently. Who knows what else I was hiding.
That's enough now. All of these questions are pointless, aren't they? It's all inside of us. We just need to turn the mirror. Is it not all just the reflection of an unknowable existence? Nothing more than a puppet show. Ready for everything with open arms, even ready to kill. Legs always ready to run. The womb that conceived in sin. Lastly, the mind. To protect us, it has turned us into monsters. Either way, we cannot live like this, can we? I'll take care of it. I don't need to worry. I'll try to sleep if I can. I've got this.
Eu acho que a gente não vai entender nada. Acho que nem ela vai entender nada.
On the 26th of July, San Casciano was bombed and the church was destroyed. But I was not there then. I was already in the asylum. Once again, stubbornly, I was not dead. The bombs hadn't killed me, and I had also survived myself. The most absurd test, and the hardest one. The war ended some time ago now, both out there and inside of me. I was on the wrong side of the gate, but now I can turn the page. Life is opening its doors again, isn't it? If I hadn't been so lucky to survive myself, I would have thrown everything away. We think that danger is all around us, ready to attack. But the most devious and misleading dangers are the ones that are inside of us. They grow without us realizing. They make us suffer, remain confused, and remove our self-respect. I would have wanted to ask for help, but I was alone. This is my story. Thank you for being here, for listening to me. Now I'm ready to leave. How long will it take to get home?
E... Tudo bem, mas quem é quem na história? O que aconteceu? Não usei o Proerd. Moral da história, não use droga, sim, é isso aí. Que é Proerd, não é? Tem que ter alguma cena pós-crédito? Acho que não. Ah, dá pra acelerar um pouquinho. O que é 91%? Que eu completei da história, será? Faltou alguma coisa? Bem isso. Vamos pro chat GPT. Aqui vai repetir aquela cena. Acho que é o último save. É, vamos encerrar por aqui e ir atrás de explicações. Alexa, faz ela parar. Vou perguntar pro Sr. Temaki o que ele sabe da história.
Wait.
Cara, que loucura. Perdidão. Tá bom, vamos encerrar por aqui e ir atrás de respostas mesmo. Moral da história, não use drogas. Isso aí. Isso é tudo. Vamos lá então, vamos encerrar aqui.